And I've heard some people say they've seen love move mountains. Whoa, it's love.
Hello, my friends in Indiana, especially the Rochester, Indiana community and the Mentone Elementary School community, teachers, staff members, administrators, to all the families, all the students. Most importantly, to Tracy and Paul Schaffner, the parents, the mom and dad of 9-year-old Destiny. My friends, my name is Jeff Yalden. If you don't know who I am very familiar with your communities, Tippecanoe Valley, the Warsaw, and the Wawasee. Very familiar with all of Indiana, teenagers and families, beautiful area. And you guys have been hit pretty hard over the past few years. I know Wawasee just experienced a loss on Thursday morning. Tippecanoe Valley went through a very, very, very tough year, and everything is on the up and up in the area. Then I get a message about the loss of a beautiful soul, 9 years old Destiny, to E.Coli. And a couple people in the community have asked me if I could share my heart, share my words, and maybe say something that could bring hope to a community with so many questions and saying why. So, I don't know if any of you have a relationship with God. I know to all of us, we have some relationship with a higher power. If you don't like what I'm about to say, that's fine, but I know that God has always worked through me to share my heart and my presence and my words to my audiences. So I prayed to God. And last night I asked God, I says, why? And I didn't feel that I was really connecting with him as I was asking him, God, why this community? Why Destiny? Why Paul and Tracy? Why? And so this morning I woke up and I was on my way to go work out, and I was still asking why. And it hit me. God said, Jeff, it's not about this community. It's not about the loss of this beautiful soul, this beautiful child. It's not about the family. What I heard God saying is, he says, life is not fair. I know. Life will never be fair. Life is not perfect, I hear. I agree. Life will never be perfect. Perfection only exists in the negative people and the naysayers and the people that want to see you fail and the people that want to see you hurt. Perfection doesn't exist. And then I heard God say, look, I lost my son to everyone's sins. And I started thinking to myself, I get it. I get it. And so my heart to you, I deal with death and dying every day. And no one loss makes any other loss any different, any greater, any less. But when you think about a family that has to deal with the sudden loss of their beautiful 9-year-old child, and then you start thinking about all the other young 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds, all the other kids in the community that knew Destiny through Girl Scouts, that knew Destiny through the family and their involvement in the community with the martial arts center downtown. I'm at a loss. How do I explain to parents how to talk to your children about this? And school is starting in just a couple of days. And I thought to myself, we need to be honest with each other. And so my words to each and every one of you that might be listening, my prayers and thoughts, my heart is with each and every one of you. Paul and Tracy, I wish I could just reach out to you right now and give you a big, huge, incredible hug. I can't imagine what you're going through. But I do know that Paul and Tracy, you own the martial arts studio, and I know that you come from a background of great mental and physical discipline. That's not to say that our emotions shouldn't be shown. It's okay to cry. I think showing your emotions and that you're a man and that you're a woman and that this is the greatest loss that you'll ever go through is okay. And at this time, I know the community is devastated for you, and the community is going to be reaching out to you on every level possible. And Paul and Tracy, I hope you invite them into your hearts. I hope to each and every one of you, you go to Paul and Tracy and you tell them how sorry you are and that your prayers and thoughts are with them. I hope we rally with a candlelight ceremony, and I hope we all show up to the services, because it takes a village to raise our children. And when one of our children succeeds, I want our village to raise our hands and support and applaud. And when we lose a child, I want our village to come together and pray and let each other know that we're going to get through this. We are going to get through this. My friends, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But you have to believe that. You have to focus on where we're going. We can't sit there and for days and days and months and weeks and years ask why. Because God will tell you that life is not fair and that life is not perfect. It's not. We all make sacrifices in this life. And I know for the individual, we say, why me? But it's not about you. This world, what we have, it's bigger than all of us. We just need to embrace that. And for each and every one of us to find a purpose in life that is bigger than us. And maybe there's a greater lesson in this tragedy, in this unfortunate circumstances of why I'm here with you today and why we're all feeling such incredible pain this weekend going on to this week. And it's going to be okay, my friends. What I hope and invite you all to do is I ask you to come together. I ask you to go through the grieving process and be honest with your children. I ask as a community we do something great to honor Destiny and to show Tracy and Paul how much their little girl Destiny meant to everybody. And I am sure that the elementary school is going to do something great for all of the teachers. I know that counselors will be on hand probably at the school. And maybe as a parent, if we don't know how to talk to our children because it's hard, maybe we together can bring our children down to the school and we can be amongst other positive and like-minded people. And maybe we can just pray together, we can think and we can reflect and we can hold hands and hug and just reach out and let everybody know We're going to be okay. But right now, I think Paul and Tracy and the family, they need your love. And they need your support. My friends, I hope I was able to say some words from my heart to your heart. And I hope those words can take care of a big hug that I wish I was giving each and every one of you right now. I am sorry, and know that my prayers and thoughts will be with each and every one of you, and especially you, Paul and Tracy. May God during these days truly bless your heart and make you understand that it's not about us. Thanks for listening.
They've seen love.